In philosophy of mind, people often illustrate the gap between consciousness and complex behavior by appealing to philosophical zombies or non-sentient AI. In this video, however, I want to offer a better example, one that isn't a far-fetched thought experiment, but a real phenomenon we actually observe, namely somnambulism, also known as sleepwalking. Sleepwalkers can perform complex actions without awareness. Let's look at a few documented cases illustrating elaborate and goal-directed acts during sleepwalking. In one polysomnographically documented case, a 43-year-old man was found to have driven a long distance in his car during a sleepwalking episode. Clinically, there are also reports of sleepwalkers who can cook food and eat with no memory of it the next morning. There is even a quite funny case involving a 44-year-old woman who during a sleepwalking episode turned on her computer, logged into her email, and sent several emails to her friends inviting them over with no recollection the next day. There are also cases of people sleep texting or sleep shopping online. So complex, coordinated behavior doesn't automatically imply consciousness, as illustrated by the sleepwalking cases I provided. If a lot of competent behavior can run on autopilot, then natural selection could sculpt sophisticated organisms without needing consciousness to do the behavioral heavy lifting. The point is this: if evolution could, in principle, produce highly sophisticated behavior without consciousness, then why are we conscious at all? Why does it feel like something to act and perceive, instead of us functioning like perpetual sleepwalkers, competent but without any experiences, with no lights being on? It seems like consciousness is superfluous in a non-sentient universe, as described by physicalism. Even as an idealist, I'm leaning towards consciousness lacking any causal power. It seems like consciousness is just coming along for the ride, that it's just observing, not intervening. Anyway, regardless of what the case may be, in my opinion, sleepwalking is a better example than the common ones used by philosophers, like zombies and AI. Because sleepwalking is a real and even common phenomenon, and not a thought experiment. So do feel free to use it in your discussions on the topic.